So I would like to, if you can please explain a little bit to our audience, what's going on right now in Congress about the budget for 2012, the division of the two parties, what's going on there?
Well, it's a very challenging time. I think we all know that the nation's debt and deficit are impacting us and that we have to make some very tough and courageous decisions to get our country back on a path to where we can have a sustainable economy and a sustainable budget. Both parties are focused on that. The one thing we do agree on is that we need to deal with the deficit. But how we deal with that, there are great divisions. We just had the Republican Party come out with a budget called the Ryan budget, and it puts forward a way to get to surplus spending again, but does it by walling off people who make millions and billions of dollars and saying they don't have to pay their fair share. To me, and to those in my party, that's unacceptable. We all have to sacrifice. We all have to be part of paying for this. So that's a major disagreement right now. The other part is what the priorities are, and that really is what's important at the end of the day. We all have to cut back. We all have to make tough decisions. But what are those priorities? What are those things you say, I will not cut back on? And to me, making sure that we invest in people, in education, and in job training, and in the infrastructure, roads, bridges, highways, so that people can be capable of earning money and doing okay, those to me are really important.
In a couple of weeks, Congress is going to get together again. They have to decide about some of these cuts. Things are going to get heated. What's going to happen?
Well, what we have right now is the Republican budget proposed by Congressman Ryan that I just talked about. President Obama has put forth a budget plan as well, and the Senate Democrats, who are in control in the Senate, will put forward their budget in about 2 weeks. We then have to start saying, where can we compromise? Where do we disagree completely and where do we compromise? And hopefully we can come to an agreement. Like I said, I believe that people who are millionaires and billionaires have to be a part of this. They have to pay their fair share. That means some changes in the tax code so that they are participating in a much stronger way than they do today. I also believe that we have to put defense spending on the table. We can't just concentrate all of our cuts on what we call non-defense discretionary, education and healthcare and research. We have to make sure that all the budget's on the table. And a third area that we have to come to agreement on is the entitlement programs, Medicare and Medicaid, those programs that are so important to all of us, and how do we do that responsibly? The Republican plan that was put forward says that in the future, it will be what's called a voucher system. We'll give you so much money, you can buy your own health care plan. That hasn't worked in the past. I do not think it will work now. And I can't tell people who are at work today trying to raise their own families and put some money away for retirement that now you're going to have to put even more money away for Medicare. To me, Medicare is really an important promise that we keep to our senior citizens. You work hard all your life, and when you retire and when you're elderly, you will have health care there for you. So how we make those changes are going to be very important discussion, and we all have to come to some kind of agreement.